Are going live. Yes, we are live. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, let me get my mic here so you can hear me. Hi, John Lavenia here. Welcome everybody to a fun. We're gonna have a fun hangout tonight. Little webinar. We've got people asking, what are we doing? What is this WUKAR thing? Why were you guys just in Arabia, Dubai, right? And all this stuff. We got a lot going on. I know we've got a lot of guests joining us here tonight as well, possibly seeing our program and our plans for world domination for the first time. So welcome to you, regardless of who invited you here, whether it was me, whether it was my co-host, Mr. Jason Cardamone, who I've got here down at the bottom of the screen. I don't know if you could see him. Jason, could you say hi just so we can make sure that everybody can see you here?
Hey guys, Jason Cardamone here.
There he is, Jason WUKAR. Short. WUKAR, by the way, is the name of our business group, our team, our company. Stands for Wake Up, Kick Ass, Repeat. It's an acronym, and that's literally what we've been doing. About a month ago, I was flown out. A brief story just to set the stage about what we're going to be talking about here tonight. I should probably start from the beginning. Okay, well, not from the total beginning because that would be a long story, but for the past well over a decade, I've been full-time entrepreneur in the home-based business, offline and online, in the whole home-based business profession. Myself, John Lavenia, I'm an author, I'm a public speaker, I've worked in a variety of countries around the world, and I've built large groups of people who have become very, very successful. We've made tens of millions of dollars. That's all cool. So a month ago, I get a phone call from someone who knows my history and says, hey, John, fly out to San Diego. Here's a plane ticket. Here's a hotel room. Meet us tomorrow morning, right? And I've got 4 businesses running. I'm a busy guy, but apparently I had my wits about me because I said, you know what? What the hell? Let's do it. So I flew out there, and what I saw changed my outlook on business dramatically, okay? And this is coming from a guy who's already made millions of dollars in the offline and online home business world. Flew out there. One of the guys who I got to be in the room with is Jason, who you're about to hear from tonight as well. And what I saw was a plan that each of us, not just me and Jason, but each of us, meaning you included, if you're an entrepreneur, if you're someone who's looking for a big win, something worth your time, each of us could be putting multiple millions, I'm estimating $10 million each in the next 18 to 24 months. Okay, we could put some serious money in our pockets with what I was shown, with the combination of talent and ingredients that came together in that fateful day in mid-August. Okay, and since then we've brought in, now it is mid-September, we've brought in well over $1 million in business without even having our system set up. Yeah, we've got programmers working behind the scenes. We just came back from a meeting in Dubai with the CEO and founder of the company that we're working with, which at this point is very fortunate. They feel very fortunate to be working with us because what you're going to see here tonight is a collection, once again, a collection of talent, whether we're talking about technology, sales, marketing, affiliate programs, networking, MLM, all of this talent coming together to create this project, which is now being known as WUKAR, which at this point is the fastest growing thing I've ever seen in my experience. Okay, now it would be one thing for me to say that as a guy who, maybe struggled in home-based business for the last 10 years. I'm not the guy who struggled in home-based business for the last 10 years. I know how to make a lot of money, and I've never seen anything like this. So everybody put everything on hold, right? We said, all right, this deserves our attention, and we've now grown to well over 1,000 members. It's just exploding. So we're going to cover a couple things here tonight. If you are a guest, okay, you may want to take some notes. Again, this is very impromptu. We don't have any scripts or any dazzling stuff to show you here tonight. We're just going to show you how we're making so much money so fast and what's about to happen as we get our projects and our systems all together and we get this thing launched. So you're very early. You're seeing this as an insider and as someone who doesn't need to Q&A for 15 hours to make a small decision. And when you see what it takes to actually get this going, it's nothing. It's pennies. It's dangerously close to perfect, as I like to say. So we're going to start off with Jason. He's going to talk about the product. Okay, now Jason's a passionate guy. Let me just tell you right now a little bit about Jason. Okay, here's a guy who's been in the online business world for over 8 years. He's made over $1 million doing online business. He's an online guy, whereas me, I'm more of a philosopher. I write books and I speak from stage and stuff like that. I know a little bit of the tech too, right? I'm not a computer dummy, but this guy, he knows more of the tech stuff. Okay, he's built teams of over 30,000 members, which I find terribly impressive. You figure the average person who's doing like a home-based business, either online or offline, whether we're talking affiliate programs, network marketing, whatever. Jason, what does the average person bring in? Like two people that say no and then they quit, right? So here's a guy who's brought in over 30,000 members, who's built teams. He knows what he's talking about, and what I suspect you're going to hear is a guy who can barely stay in his clothes, right? I mean, he's just so damn excited about what he got here. I think he's making more money in the past month than he's ever made in his life, and it's just because, once again, because of this opportunity, this project. So, Jason, I'm going to set up some stuff on the business side. Why don't you talk a bit about the product side, maybe share screens, or you just take over while I get some stuff set up here and let people know what is it that we're offering to the customers and why is this thing just so irresistible? Why does everybody say yes?
You bet. And John, first of all, just want to thank you for having me on tonight. You know, it's such an honor to be here with you. I've been watching you for about a year and a half now, and this is really like a dream I'm living in with everything going on. You know, I've had my struggles on and off. You know, I've been full-time since 2008, but to be in all this momentum and to be now in the inner circle of, you know, you're a legend in this industry, and to be surrounded by people like you, it's just really risen my entire level up. Not just my income. We've made more money in the last 6 weeks than we made in any 4, 5, 6 month period ever in my entire life, and it's only going up and up and up and up. I was actually running some numbers. My team alone is on track right now to do about $500,000 in business this month, the next 30 days, and it's just going up and up. It's crazy. We were gone for 7 days, and the team's growing faster as we're gone. And so part of the reason for that is what I'm going to show you here is we're going to do a little screen share, and I need to find a good window to do that in, which would be this one. So, John, do you see a blank page on Google right now?
Yes, I do.
All right, sir. So, guys, what we're going to do here, first of all, let me go ahead and close this down. So, I'm just going to show you part of our product. Now, we have this product that we get to reach in customers' pockets and leverage some of the $10,000 to $20,000 they're already spending right now online on some major, you know, in the U.S., over 4,000 retailers. Worldwide, there's over 10,000 stores that are a part of what we're doing here. And so I'm just going to do some basic searches. And, John, if you have anything particular you want me to look for, go for it. I'm just going to start off with, you know, I've been a soccer player for over 30 years of my life. I'm going to let's do a search for soccer cleats and just see what comes up here. So this is just completely random, unscripted. Now what you're seeing here, there's nothing much on the screen right now. I'm going to log in to my Doobly toolbar. And you know what? Let me back up, guys. I'm going to actually do this backwards. So I know we have, what's one of our main portals that shares, I'm actually blanking. Let me do JCPenney. I know we get money there. I don't know why I'm thinking of that. I don't even know when I've been in a JCPenney, but I'm going to click on the JCPenney store here. And if I give it a second, you guys see at the top of the screen, this little blue banner above here just popped up, and it says, get up to 8% cash back as a registered Doobly member. And it says, activate cash back. So I'm going to go ahead and click activate cash back because I'd love to get 8%, you know, cash back just by shopping here. And I might have too many windows open for this to work properly. I might have to log in the normal way. But this bar up here pops up here and basically tells us, hey, do you want to save money at the store while you're shopping here? So I'm going to go ahead and log in to my toolbar right here. So enter my username and password and log in. And basically, a little check mark means, okay, we got you registered here. Now I'm going to go ahead and go back to Google and show you guys something that's really cool. So once you're logged into your toolbar there, now when you do a Google search, let's do our same soccer cleats, I want you guys to see, and this might be kind of small on your screen, but even over here in Google AdWords at Sports Authority, we get up to 8.6% cash back. You see, there's a little bar that just shows right here. Down here at Sears.com, up to 7.3% cash back. Over here under Eastbay, up to 9.2% cash back. So this is just me just searching on Google for something I was going to buy anyway, a pair of soccer cleats today, and I can get 8.6, 7.3, or 9.2% cash back at any one of these stores. So am I going to go look at Dick's Sporting Goods, which doesn't look like they're giving me any cash back, or am I going to jump down and maybe look at Sears or Sports Authority or Eastbay to get cash back there? And so basically, this is a way for me as a customer to save money on all this stuff I would be buying anyway. And I could give you guys countless examples, but we have Apple.com. I'll go ahead and log into the back office here. Bear with me 1 second. You guys are gonna see the screen crazy for just a minute because I have some password management software I'm gonna go through here. So, okay, we should be back now. So this is gonna log me into my Doobly.com customer portal is what I'm going to call this. And as we're logging into the back office, we're going to click at the top. You can save money on travel, finance, insurance, telecom stuff. I'm going to click on the shopping mall, which is really one of the best places to check out here. So there's places like Levi's, Nordstrom's, Aldo Shoes, Soccer.com, Banana Republic, Pet Care, Macy's, DKNY, Ralph Lauren, Walmart is on here. These are not, just, Gym Shack down the street that most cashback programs deal with. These are some of the elite premier stores from all around the world. And so if we can go Walmart, Walgreens, Walter Drake. I just typed in WAL. At Walmart, you can save 1% as a free member, 5% as a premium, and 7% as a VIP member. And then we can go ahead and follow through there. And we can literally just click on any. Let's look at entertainment. I have no idea. I'm just going to click around here and show you guys. We have Nook. We have MGO, whatever that is. Fandango. Ticketmonster. Restaurant.com. I've actually used them before. You can save up to 7.9% there. Let's do flowers and gifts. Under flowers, you can do 1-800-Florals, 1-800-Flowers, 48 Long Stems. Betty's Attic. I have no idea. I don't know what is popular here, because I usually just go to a local flower shop, and I think it's, some of these 1-800 places. 1-800baskets.com. And so basically, I'm just showing you guys some different examples here. I want to show you one of the ones that is extremely impressive, which is the Apple Store. The Apple Store, you can save up to 7% cash back as a VIP member, and this is unheard of because I'm not a huge Apple guy. We have an iPad, we have a few things. I don't have a MacBook, or at least not yet. At the Apple Store, my understanding is nobody ever gets cash back from Apple. The only time, there's like twice per year, once at Christmas and one other time where Apple directly gives they give you some different deals. But this is year-round, 24/7, 7% cash back at Apple, and this includes 4,000 other stores. I could sit here all day showing you guys a million different stores. Samsung right here. And so what it's allowing us to do is, so let's say I'm your customer, I would go and use this, either as a free member where I'd even save 1% at Apple, so it's like a no-brainer. If I'm going to go buy a MacBook, let's say it's $1,000, and I can save 1%, that's free $10 for doing nothing, and I didn't pay anything at all. All I did was log into my cashback thing here and just click Go to Store, which I'll show you right now. You're on your way to Apple Store. As a VIP member, you're entitled to 7% cash back. I am a paid VIP member, and we'll talk more about that in a second, but let's say I was a free member at 1% or whatever the percentage is. I could come in here. I could go buy anything in here. Let's shop Mac here. I just want to give you guys real examples so you can realize what's happening here. Let's say I'm going to buy a MacBook Pro with Retina display from $12.99. So obviously it'd go up higher than that. $12.99 times 7% is approximately, I think it's about $100, but let's run it. $12.99 times 7% equals $90.93. I'm going to get $90.93 back when I go ahead and buy my MacBook Pro. And just so you guys know, I have a laptop right now, and it's kind of bulky. We just got back from Dubai, and I was really frustrated carrying my laptop around. I am getting a MacBook just for my traveling trips. And so if I were to buy this base one for $12.99 right here, which is the lowest cost one, which I'm making so much money now, I won't be buying the lowest cost one, or it looks like the real lowest MacBook Pro. Oh, the Retina displays, $12.99, $90 cash back, guys. You can become a VIP member. It's only $99 per year. So just this one little purchase, I'm already going to be making between now and Christmas. I better not say that too loud because my family doesn't know this yet. but just that one purchase alone is going to pay for my entire year membership. It's like a Costco or a Sam's Club membership. So why would I just, come into the Apple store and save 1%, which would be basically $12.99, $13, let's say? That's cool. It's a free $13, and I'm just a free member still. But I'm going to go ahead and go for the VIP because I'm going to save $90 just on this one single purchase, and then everything I buy for the rest of the year, which for the typical household is about $10,000 to $30,000 per year on stuff we're already buying online. All of that stuff, I'm going to save 5%, 7%, in some stores up to a huge percent. Look at all these 12.5%, 6.3%, 19% at Scosh.com, whatever that is. Security Cameras Direct, 15.8%. And here at Apple, 7%. And so it doesn't take somebody with a math degree like I have in my background. I hate that stuff. I did that because I thought it was going to pay me well out of school. I didn't realize the world of entrepreneurship and my real passion, serving and helping people. I love talking with my friends, family, people online. This is the easiest sale I've ever made in my life, is to give away these little cashback toolbar things because of the kind of money that can be saved. So I'm going to see if I can jump back into the Hangout here. I'm not sure.
Yeah, before you do that, Jason, can you go to the Doobly, just a home page? Like I'm a prospective customer here. I'm just looking at Doobly for the first time.
Oh yeah.
Let's go to doobly.com and show me what there is to see.
You bet. So if they were about to sign up,
yeah, there we go. Right. So here we've got what do we got here? Sign up for free. Can you show me that? What happens if I click on that green button?
You bet. So guys, you can come down here, you just click on sign up for free, and you basically sign up a username, email, enter a password, the country you're from, click the box and click sign up. It literally takes like 30 seconds to sign up, and then you're in, and then you can choose one of the memberships, which free is the default one, and then you can save 4%, an additional 4% annual cash back on all those 4,000 stores in the U.S., 10,000 stores worldwide by paying $4.95 per month. Or you can save and you can earn 6% cash back monthly by doing the VIP, which is the $99 per year option I was talking about. And so those are the different options for signing up. And I saw John actually demo this, and I'm a guy, I like to model people who are very successful. John has made millions of dollars, and the first time I saw him demo this page, he was showing this: sign up, shop, get cash back. Kind of like I just showed you. I kind of did it backwards here, but all this stuff is right here in the page. And John, do you want me to show this little video? I think it's about 2 minutes long. Do you want me to show this to them?
No, we can check that out later. But let's go down below and let's see the little slide. Oh, look, there's Priceline, right? I know I got about $85 back from Priceline for booking a hotel that you and I were just at in Dubai, right? If you go down some more, there's the sliders down there where it shows typical cashback amount for free versus premium versus VIP, just to show people, like in this case, travel. Let's say you're at $5,000 a year in travel, $2,500 in shopping, utilities, $5,400. Okay, so a free member, somebody who has 30 seconds to sign up for free and not one penny out of their pocket, they're getting $600, or $1,100 if they care to spend $5 a month, or if they want to go for the gusto, and a $99 per year VIP membership, $1,300, almost $1,400. And again, this is based on averages just across these little sliders here. But also with the VIP membership, there's the Refer a Friend program. You get a $20 kickback when somebody buys the $99 deal. Guys, this is the product. What is the product? The product is cash back. It's a search engine with cash back. So you go on Google, you search for your tennis shoes, your fishing poles, your microphone, right, or your MacBook Pro, as it were, and I can see that Jason desperately needs one of those. And guess what? Here's some free money. I mean, literally free money. You could walk up to any person on planet Earth, because we literally are in every country, and say, I can guarantee you, I can show you how to make money online, and it won't cost you a penny out of your pocket. Sign up for free, takes 10 seconds. Done. That's why everybody says yes. Instead of a product where, go ahead, Jason.
I just wanted to add in, guys, the company stats, just so you guys realize this. This is straight from the billionaire owner of Doobly. The average VIP customer currently saves over $900 per year. So the example here, let's tone it down just to make it like what would be, I don't even know if we can get it down to 900, but if we tone these down just a little, there we are, 909, 889. So the average person right here saves $889 per year as a VIP member. So I just wanted to point that out. You know, if we could play with these sliders all day long, and you know, I just wanted to. If some people look at those like, oh, I would never spend $10,000 on travel per year. Well, that's great. The average person saves $900. You might be above or below average, but you know, you could be 10 times less than average, and you're still basically paying for the VIP membership.
Yeah, that's really strong. So we've got cash back. We've got an opportunity for people to join for free. It takes moments. We've got a product that everybody can say yes to. I mean, if anybody who's been in home-based business before, where you're pitching, let's say, a jungle juice or a skin cream or vitamins or something, and most people say yes or no. Well, obviously most people say no, right? After you drag them to the meeting and you convince them to the best of your ability that they need your jungle juice and it's going to cure every ailment that they've ever had, most people say no, right? You're asking them to take money out of their pocket for things that they've not allocated money for before, things that they didn't even know existed before. Here, people say yes because just do what you're already doing. You shop online, you go to Best Buy, you go to Apple, you go to Walmart. Be my guest. Have free money, cash back, sign up for free. You want more? Then go ahead and participate in a membership just like you would with Costco or any other buyer's club. That's the product. This company is doing business in every country on the planet, and they're multinational. I'll show you some more about this here in a minute. But they've already got traction in a variety of markets, not in the United States. Now we bring this to the States. We bring it to the largest consumer market in the world. And then from there, of course, we've got other westernized countries. Here's Canada, here's the UK, Australia, New Zealand, etc. South Africa's on board. Cool. Okay, but right now, the big push is for the largest consumer market in the world. And anybody who's seeing this video, whether you're in the States or not, you'd be a part of, and you will be a part of, Team WUKAR, which is a US-based team. So right now, we're getting a lot of love from the company. Jason, I got an infinite screen. When you're coming, there you are. You're coming back on screen. Okay, cool. So, Jason, before I get into the, let me turn my camera back on. Before I get into the business stuff, any icing you'd like to put on the product cake? Now that we know what the product is.
I think I actually wanted to try to show something on my screen, and I failed when you got the little. Hold on, let me find this.
Okay, go ahead and share your screen again.
This is. Let me just do screen one. Here we go. Okay, this is going to work. So now let me pull up this little picture. So can you see this, MLM versus Doobly?
Yes.
So I want to summarize this real quick because you touched on, I think, almost all of these points. So guys, in a typical MLM, we are asking someone to change their buying habits. Buy my super juice instead of the stuff you're already buying down the street for half as much. 90% of them are distributor heavy, which means you have a lot of attrition. 9 out of 10, they say no. John already talked about that. 700 to 1,000% markups. The owner of our company actually demos how one of the juice companies, you can actually buy that. They are buying that juice for literally $3 per bottle, and they're selling it for like 30 plus. The internet is your enemy in a typical MLM. People, you know, what do reps do as they're failing in the business? They go and try to dump all their stuff on eBay and on places online. So a typical MLM company hates their reps to go to the internet or their prospects, because the prospects will go there and say, well, why would I buy a case of your juice for $180 because this guy's selling it for 50 bucks on eBay and it's a brand new case? So Doobly flips all that around. We're having people buy what they're already going to buy, the MacBook Pro, the soccer cleats, the dresses, whatever they're already buying online, the 10 to 30,000 they're already spending. It's 99% customer driven. Guys, we have a 300 to 1 customer to rep ratio. That means for every one business builder like John or myself, we have on average 300 customers. And by the way, with what we're doing special with Team WUKAR, we're going to have thousands and tens of thousands of customers each. John can touch on that more with the rotators, or I can later. 9 out of 10 people say yes because it's free. Who's going to turn down getting a free $12 on their MacBook Pro for doing nothing? It's just free money just laying there. You just get to clean it up. There's no markup because they're already buying stuff. We're just asking the customer to buy stuff they're already buying. There's no extra money. We're not telling them to spend $200 per month on auto ship, which is $2,400 out of their family's pocket each year. And the internet is our friend. We love our distributors, our customers. We love everybody to go to the internet because they go to the internet and what happens, they just save more money. And by the way, guys, let me just touch on this. John, do you want me to cover on the business side how people make money from these customer packages or cash back?
No, I'll cover all that, but I do have something I want to add to your little list right there.
Yep.
If you look at this list, let me make sure you're back on screen. Okay, so when you look at this list, something else that is very attractive to anybody who's ever built a team before and then saw the attrition that happens in typical network marketing. By the way, none of us are like big fans of like network marketing or MLM. Okay, well, I guess some of us are. Jason, I don't think you are. I'm definitely not. I'm more of a direct sales guy.
Yeah.
But and there's a big difference if people don't know what that is. But here's the bottom line: you get into like an MLM deal. And you got all these distributors, and you want them to be on auto ship. But then here comes the flavor of the week deal, and their jungle juice tastes better than your jungle juice. And out goes someone who's bringing people with them, and now you're losing all those reps and all the income that goes with that. Here, once you've got customers, because remember, this is customer-centric. Once you've got customers, they're your customers for life. So a distributor can come and go, right, as many people do in home-based business. So what? Right? You keep all your customers. Beautiful. So think about that. This is build it once. That's what this is. And we're going to show you how we're doing that here in a minute. But that's something I think we need to add to this list, right? Distributor flippancy is not relevant here, like it is in just like every other thing I've ever seen.
Yep.
So yeah,
absolutely.
Point.
Good.
Okay, so why don't we get into the business then? Unless there was something else you wanted to.
No, go for it, man. Tear it up.
Okay, so I'm coming back on screen. Here I is. All right, now, how do we make money with all this? Besides being a customer, which everybody's welcome to do, and by the way, when you do become a part of the business network, they automatically set you up with a customer account. Okay, welcome to the customer program. You want to get cash back too. By the way, Jason, my MacBook Pro, which I'm talking to you on right now, was not $1,000. It was $3,300 because I go for the gusto. So how much cash back would I have gotten? Like $270 or something.
Yeah, 3,400 times 7%, $231.
Sign me up, damn it. Yeah, I was not. Unfortunately, I was not a Doobly customer prior to buying this MacBook Pro. But you saw the power of the toolbar. You're Googling something, boom, here comes up all the stores that are participating. Doobly says, here's how much cash back you get with all these different things. Now, I'm a rep, okay? I offer Mr. and Mrs. Customer a customer account. I'm in for 25% of the commissionable revenue, which is defined as the main amount of money that they're getting cash back. Okay, so let's say Bob and Sally go to bestbuy.com, they're buying a big Samsung TV or something, they get $100 cash back. I get $25. Not out of their pocket, but in addition to the $100, right, the vendor, the merchant, is happy to say, and here's a commission for you, Mr. Lavenia. Thank you for sending your traffic, sending your paying customer, not a click, not a lead, cash in fist paying customer to our door, and thank you for sending them to our virtual door and not having us have to pay for the real estate, the brick and mortar, the light bulbs, the employees, the overhead, the insurance, and all the other stuff, the overhead that goes into running a traditional business. Just send them to our website, save us a bunch of money as merchants, and we'll happily give them cash back, and here's 25% for you. Thanks for showing up. That's the power of this. You think about how many people are shopping online. We're talking billions and billions and billions of dollars a year. We get a little piece of each transaction. All those pennies add up, my friends, and that's the main drive of this. Now, the company that put this all together, and the company that we were meeting with the CEO and founder in Dubai just this past week. I just got back in last night, so we're all a little bit maybe jet lagged. So maybe a little bit scattered here. Jason, are you seeing my screen? If you can confirm that you're seeing Doobly.com
yes,
on my screen. You are, great. So that's the customer portal right here, Doobly.com, in all these different countries. Hooray. By the way, they got dedicated shopping malls in all these countries. More are being added all the time. Here's India, UK, what's this, Switzerland, Russia, Italy, right? So on and on we go. Now, between Doobly and the network is a wall. The customer doesn't see behind this wall, but you, right now in this webinar, are going to see behind the wall, and it's called Doobly Network. Okay, this is the company. Let's take a look at this real quick. What do we got here? Headquarters, corporate office, again, multinational company. I'm going to show you who's backing this up, by the way, here in a minute. UAE, Dubai, where we just were, is one of their international headquarters. Florida, USA, right? They opened that just in 2012, I believe. This is Michael Hansen. I'll show you more about him in a minute. He's right there in that meeting. And then Berlin, Germany, and I believe that's their main financial headquarters. So these are their three main headquarters. The people who started this, I'll show you the the board of directors. Blas Garcia Moros. This guy was 15 years in Microsoft. Brought Microsoft to Latin America. We're talking about a billionaire. Okay, he's one of the people who have backed this up. We've got, of course, Michael Hansen himself, who interesting guy. We had dinner with him at his house in the UAE and in Dubai, and billionaire. He made a lot of money in real estate development in Europe. He owns the largest home in his home country of Denmark. He's also got this this big house, of course, in the UAE, where he spends part of his year. So we're talking about some serious financial heavyweights. Lester Rosenkrantz. I'm not too familiar with this guy. I know he's a Wall Street dude. So we have a lot of money backing this up. And why? I'll show you why here in a minute. They just took the I think it was the VP out of Groupon, and he just got started with Doobly, not as a rep, but as a corporate guy managing the whole thing here. We've got, let me see if I can show you the management team. He's one of these people here. But anyway, this is just a laundry list of real heavy hitters in business. So having said that, what's this all about? This is about the opportunity to give customers cash back and to get 25% of commissionable revenue on every dollar they're getting cash back from the basic membership. Okay, now we get into the business end of this. We're going to pull up a little screen so I can draw on this here. And let me go right here. So right here we have Doobly, and forgive my membership, my penmanship, Doobly Network. Okay, this is the network that drives the whole thing. They're running this whole thing through a network, and it's a very, very simple way to make money. Okay, if you've done any sort of online business or home business before, you're going to see how ridiculously simple this is. This company right now has a push to get the North American market and other outlining markets. Right now, we've got, just if we're looking at the United States, we've got 300 million people. Okay, and I don't know what the exact stats are in terms of how much online shopping is done just in this market, but again, the company's doing business in every country on the planet, not only in terms of customers, but also reps, every country. So there are no borders here. I already have reps in my organization without any marketing, without anything, except we did one crappy webinar a month ago, and it's going viral now. People are telling people. I'm in every continent except Antarctica without trying. I don't know who we're going to get in Antarctica, but we'll keep working on that one. 300 million people. When this company could put in a couple million customers in these major markets like North America, something very, very nice happens. These are what these guys are after. Okay, you look at it's a publicly traded company, so let's take a quick look at this thing called stock. Now let me say this, I'm not a financial advisor, but I just went to Google Doobly stock. Okay, let's go look at 3 months. Okay, so right here, if we look at right here on this chart, this is real time, this is today. Okay, this whole project started right about here. Okay, this is when Team WUKAR came into existence, and I came into existence with this right about here. Okay, so we're seeing a company that has been trading on the OTC market for around 5, 6, 7 cents, okay, who's now very, very interested in the worth of the company. And already we're seeing about a 500% increase, maybe 600%. Okay, that's the main play. When you look at why billionaires would be interested in something like this, online shopping's not going away. This is a huge, huge opportunity for people. And I'll tell you, the Microsoft guy, just looking at what Microsoft has done, they've created more millionaires. Microsoft has over 40,000 millionaires, more millionaires than any company in history. And Michael, personally, Michael Hansen, who I just showed you who he was, he's looking to beat it. So they've got a little bit of game, him and Blas and some of these Microsoft guys. By the way, the chief technology officer here with this company is the guy who programmed Bing for Microsoft. So there is no lack of horsepower behind this. So how do we make money with this? Well, we get 25% of commissionable revenue. We also get something called a partner program. Now I want you to see what this is here. So partners. Let's say that you've got a business like a brick and mortar business, and the example that comes to mind that I've used a couple times because it seems to work is Sally's Salon. Okay, so the salon, Sally, she makes money when customers come in for a manicure, pedicure, massage, shiatsu, feng shui, whatever they do at the salon, right? And let's say she's got 1,000 customers in her database. Okay, well, is she making money on those customers when they're not in her salon? Well, no, she's not. No, she's not. But with Doobly, we've got a partner program where you could say, hey, Sally, you can participate in this cashback program, give free memberships to everybody in your salon, and now you're monetizing your database when they're not in getting pedicures all year, when they're doing their online shopping, as they're normally doing anyway. Okay, and you can participate in this program with a white label or a co-brand. So now it's not even called Doobly anymore. If we look back here, okay, we're not even calling it Doobly anymore. Let's put your logo up here, Sally. This is the Sally Salon Cashback Program. And they've got companies all over the world, from telecoms to insurance companies, nonprofits, schools, churches, participating in this partner program. Okay, so now you've got the ability to get commissionable revenue from somebody else's Sally Salon database. Okay, so we make money that way too. You make 10% on that deal. And Sally, on her salon, makes 30%. So you see, this money adds up very nicely. I saw a hypothetical example where you get a 100,000 customer database, let's say with one of these partner programs, 100,000 customer database. Average person gets so many dollars cash back, and the average the upgrade rate is something like 80% of the people that join for free upgrade to the paid membership, and yada yada. By the end of the first year, it was 1.5 million. So here's an extra 1.5 million for your customer database, and you're in for a small amount of that as well. So this goes into mega big numbers. So you can see why we're all so excited about this just from a customer standpoint. Now on the business side, if we go back to this the Doobly Network website here, it's super easy to participate. I'm going to show you something you can only get with WUKAR, with our team that we've put together, that one of the founders of our team has put together, so that we can all have a very predictable success scenario here. Very predictable. We don't want any guesswork, because I know a lot of people, they think, well, I've never succeeded in home business before. Of course, Jason can make lots of money, because Jason Cardamone, I mean, he's just awesome. And John Lavenia, of course, he's an author. People listen to him. But I'm just Susie Homemaker or something. I don't know how to make money online yet. Will you help me? The answer is yes. I'm going to show you how. Here's the network. Here's how easy it is to get started. You put your personal data. You pick your country. Let's see, what country am I in here? United States. Okay, great. And put your information, and you get started. Here are the packages. Okay, so let me show you this, and I'll show you what it all means. So I'm going to clear this, and let's go right here. You got a licensing fee, one time, $99. Hooray, you're in business. Okay, from there, you've got two optional packages that you can get, or what's called the Team Leader Accelerator, which is what we've all done. I'll show you what that means here in a minute. Okay, so for $99 plus one of these packages, either or, you're in business. These are prepaid memberships, VIP memberships. We already talked about what a VIP membership is, right? These are customer accounts paid for. Okay, you can resell these. You can use them as samples. Here's the trial VIP memberships. That's a 30-day trial of that. So you can pick one of these two packages, and you're in business for what is this, like $594? Okay, great. Or there's the Team Leader Accelerator package, okay, which is what we've all done, $24.75. What does that get you? That gets you more of these. I think it's 15 of these and like 150 of these. Plus, it gets you the partnership program training. Remember I talked about the partner, the Sally Salon, and all this. It gets you the mandatory training to participate in that deal, to be able to offer that to commercial accounts, also to nonprofits, which, by the way, nonprofits, schools, and churches get that for free. That's free. And here's for business accounts. Here's the wholesale prices on that. Okay, so you can buy this for $6,000. You can resell it. It's about $13,000 a year retail. Here's a 3-pack. Okay, so we don't have to focus on these right now, but you get the partner training included right up front, and you get higher commission levels right off the bat, right from day one when you start as a Team Leader Accelerator. So this is what we've all done, $24.75. But the big thing, and by the way, this is USD or euros or Australian dollars. They're using 3 different currencies right now for the world market. So USD, Euro, Aussie dollar. Those are the 3 choices depending on where you live. So if you're in Europe, you're going to pay in euros, $24.75. You're in Australia, $24.75 Australian dollars. Okay, so there you go. And by the way, if you're in an area where there is no shopping mall, like I showed you those various countries where the shopping malls exist, then you got a discounted rate. Okay, so you don't have 100% of the customer benefits that like the U.S. mall or the UK mall and stuff like that. So you actually pay a lesser rate, but you can still buy from the U.S. malls, and you can still participate with Priceline and all the stuff that happens online. So what do you get for the $24.75? You get all this stuff. You get the partner training. You get a higher commission rate, and what Matt, if anybody's familiar with Matt Trainer, here's a guy who has created. Let me come on screen here for a second. Let me get out of this, and let me go right here, and let me turn off my screen share, and let me come back on screen. Okay, can you see me, Jason? Yes, you can. Very good. So Matt Trainer, here's a guy who, when I was flown out to San Diego just those few short weeks ago, I got to meet Matt. I had known of him a little bit. He's been called the secret weapon of guys like Frank Kern, who's a big online marketer, if you're familiar with him, John Asseroff, the author, and a lot of people that are very visible in the online marketplace. But he himself is a rather private guy. And when you look at him, you don't really suspect. I didn't suspect. Here's a guy who makes $100,000 to $200,000 a week just doing SEO work. I mean, this is a guy who knows how to. You remember when we went on Google? Jason went on Google before and typed some stuff. Here's a guy who knows how to use Google's own algorithms. I mean, it's all he does. That's he's focused his brain on this big time. He knows how to use Google's algorithms, which are constantly changing and all this stuff, and use them to the advantage of showing people what he wants them to see. That's what he does. Search engine optimization. He's probably the #1 guy in the world on that. Certainly the #1 that I've ever met or worked with. And what he's put together is a coaching program that is that he sells for $15,000 for private members to teach them his secrets on how he does search engine optimization. I'm talking about getting leads for a penny. Now, I don't know anybody else here who's ever paid for leads or paid for advertising. I paid a lot more than a penny for a lead. But what we're putting together, when he saw this, he actually abandoned $40 million worth of SEO contracts that he had signed and done, had to delegate them to somebody else to take this on full time. Because when he saw the potential to monetize his efforts and his know-how with Doobly and this whole cashback network, this whole thing, and he's not a big fan of MLM either, but he stopped everything just to say, let's all do this MLM deal because this is going to be worth billions. We play our cards right. This is bigger money than he's ever seen. Here's a guy who's squandered more money than I've ever made in my life. We had that conversation too when we were on our dinner cruise in the Persian. I'm talking 100 million plus this guy's made. And he's put off everything to do this full time. Okay, why? Because he sees the biggest opportunity that he's ever seen. Certainly, I'm seeing the same thing. But here's the problem. To pull this off, we need lots of talent. We need lots of people who know stuff, whether it's SEO, tech, or whether it's sales, marketing, networking, team building, setting up videos, affiliate programs, quality control. There's so much work to be done to take over Google and put people into Doobly before they go to Priceline, before they go to Apple.com, to put that traffic into free accounts with Doobly. They upgrade, they do their thing, they get cash back. We got customers for life. This is how we're going to monetize this. But once again, the problem is we need so much help. There's so much work to be done. So here's what Matt said. Here's my $15,000 training. I'll show you everything that I'm doing. You'll have to sign a non-disclosure. Okay? For anybody who's in as a team leader accelerator, the 2475, you get it for free. Just participate. Help. Rather than me hiring thousands of employees, which he's already got lots of employees, but rather than me hiring all these employees and having all these liabilities, right? Why not embrace this whole network marketing thing and have all these assets instead, all this downline, all this organization of people who are equally as motivated to make this big money, teach them what to do, and have at it. We'll all have at it together. Brilliant. So Matt just discovered the power of network marketing, and he's like a kid in a candy store. Anybody who's participating as a team leader has access to all that. Now, that's not even live yet. So you're seeing this extremely early, okay? And frankly, we don't need, like me personally, I don't need to sign up 10 million people to do this. Again, most of my experience is direct sales, not necessarily building like MLM teams. But at this point, we've got the holy grail called duplication, right? This is something I've been searching for years. Anybody who's been in any sort of a home-based business or network marketing, you know that duplication is like a myth, right? Like getting people to duplicate. Well, here we're going to have specific instructions. Here's the training. Here's how you do it. You go and do it, and you're put into what's called a rotator. So here's all the talent working together. I'm doing sales videos. The SEO guys are doing that. You're doing the videos. You're doing the quality control. You're doing whatever tasks you'd like to opt in for as a part of the WUKAR organization, and you're put into a rotator. That just means that here's all these thousands and thousands of videos that people are clicking on because they're Googling the keyword, get me the best deal on the best Western hotel in Phoenix, Arizona, right? And then Siri or Google or however the search engines work are given those results, and they're saying, hey, you want cash back on the Ritz-Carlton in Phoenix, Arizona? Click here. Boom, sign them up for free. We got a customer. That customer goes into the rotator, lands on your spot. All you got to do to participate is do some work. Sign up for some of the tasks. Matt will teach you exactly what to do. On the sales and marketing side, I'll teach you what to do. We've got all these trainers. Jason, we got lots of talent here. We need more talent. That's what this is about. So if you see yourself as an asset to an organization like this of multi-millionaires and a billionaire, several billionaires heading this thing up, that's what this is about. And once again, we're talking about customer acquisition, not just signing people up into your network marketing deal. You'll make money doing that too. That's cool. They got a really great comp plan. It works really good. I've made personally $55,000, I think, so far in a month. Just me personally. The team has brought in well over $1 million in profits already. Okay, so I'm just 1 month into this. Now, again, my results aren't guaranteed. It's not earnings disclosures, right? The results not guaranteed. Results not typical. Frankly, we don't know what's typical at this point. We're all so new at it. Maybe that is typical. I don't know. Okay, but I'm making tens of thousands of dollars right out of the gate, and all I've done was one shitty webinar and emailed my list once. I mean, that's it. I don't even have a big list. Okay, so people want this. They're flocking to it. Here's my point. You get to be a part of something right at the beginning before we've even taken this to the public. Okay, before we even started targeting the customers with their long tail keyword searches on Google for whatever they want to buy or whatever hotels they want to book or plane flights and whatever. Okay, we're really, really early. So if you know about timing, it's pretty much everything in business, and a lot of times timing beats talent. So again, if you feel like, hey, I'm not that talented, we'll show you what to do. Right now, timing beats talent. Just take my word for it. Because we got people, I got guys, Jason, I got guys in here that couldn't sell a $25 membership to an online affiliate program in months. They couldn't sell anything. And they're here making multiple TLA, 2475, multiple sales in their first week. Okay, so it's not about talent. Okay, plus you'll have me and Jason and all these other people to help you out. So it really is a team effort. None of us have been sleeping. Look, I didn't know this company was even in business anymore. I thought they went the way of the dodo years ago. I mean, this company's been around since 2003. Okay, their original business model didn't work out. They lost lots of money, big disasters. I mean, you saw the stock, 5 cents. It was junk, right? I didn't know this company existed a month ago. I just got back from a trip to Dubai having dinner with the damn billionaire CEO founder. Okay, so that's how fast this is moving. You get to be a part of that. Have I made a point? I hope I've made a point. Jason, what thinks you?
Guys, I want to say I've never seen anything like this in my life. It was just 7 weeks ago. So I was there in San Diego the weekend before John, and so I saw this when it was really, really raw and brand new. And I'm telling you guys, I had almost no money right then. I didn't even know how I was going to get in this thing. I went to my sponsor crying because I knew I wanted to do this so bad because I'd never seen anything, never been surrounded by so much genius in my life. And I found a way to get in. I actually took our mortgage money and got in, and I was able to actually recreate that and make everything, and everything's worked out. I want to share with you guys, I was in a company in 6 months. I made 1 sale per month. That was approximately the cost of what a TLA is here. So it took me 6 months, full-time effort, full-time focus to make 6 sales, 1 per month. Right now, I'm looking at my back office. I've made 15 TLA sales just in the past 7 weeks. I've been gone for the last week. I only emailed my list like 2 or 3 times this entire time with really horrible email. Like, guys, the point is like really raw, like not well converting stuff. The same crappy webinar John's been talking about. None of this stuff is all raw and organic, and I hate touching anything brand new. What's cool is that we are sitting on Doobly, which has been around 11 years as a publicly traded company. And so this probably sounds like pretty fake. We're talking about millions of dollars, all this crazy stuff. I put everything in my life on hold for this thing. This thing, you guys can't even hear the real passion because I'm losing my voice. I'm like trying to yell right now, and you can't even, like, it probably sounds like I'm trying to cry because my voice is so jacked up. This is a chance for you to take all these mistakes and all these problems that you've had in all the past and all the scams that have been out there. This is a chance to take this and throw it in their face and add a couple zeros behind anything you've ever spent. And it's literally, I have people all over my team that, same thing, John just said, they couldn't pay $25 a few months ago. Now all of a sudden they come up to $2,500 out of like magic out of their back pocket. And not only that, now all of a sudden they have like all the friends and family in the world and giant lists, and they're bringing in, making income. I can't believe the kind of duplication things happening, and I've just never, this feels literally so surreal, like a dream world. I can't believe any of this is even happening, and to be here, on a webinar with John Lavinia, who I met John about 1.5 years ago in Austin, and as I started to learn his background, I was like, oh my God, this guy is amazing, he's a legend. And then I started putting some pieces together and realized I had heard about him in years prior. Now I'm sitting here on a webinar with him, and my family's not at all worried. We've been checking our bank accounts every night for like most of this year, guys. Here we are. We don't even care about money right now. All I care about is helping you guys to make money, because this is your chance. This is your chance to lock in, get plugged in with us, and run hard with us. There's probably a link somewhere around this video, probably below it, or whoever sent you here, go back to them. Lock arms with us. We're going to help you. The stuff happening in WUKAR, this has never happened before. It's never going to happen again when you align people like Matt Trainer and John Lavinia and all the assets we have in our team. It's unbelievable. This is literally once in a lifetime. That's why I've put everything else aside. So I'm here. I'm all in. I love this. John, I love you. I'm ready to go. Let's rock this thing.
Yeah, you know what, Jason? We are rocking. You know what I didn't do? I wonder if we should do. Is show people that little perk, just in case they're wondering if the company's really serious, and if they're really throwing money at us. A little Cayman Island thing. Do you think that would be appropriate?
Heck yeah, man! Let's do it.
So this is something I didn't even mention. Okay, I mentioned that the comp plan is really easy. We're making lots of money. That's cool. I just want to substantiate that for a second without getting into comp plan charts and all this, because I hate explaining comp plans anyway. But there's like 6 main ranks in the company. Jason, you're a sales director currently?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so there's only 2 ranks higher than sales director. I hit sales director in 2 weeks. Jason, you did it in like 3 weeks or something like that. Okay, so we're more than halfway through the comp plan in just a couple of weeks. When we looked at this, we said, is it really that easy? I mean, this seems like a joke, right? Now, here's what happens. You get to the highest level in the comp plan. We're just months out from it, maybe even less. Like our friend Christian got to the second highest level is vice president. He did that in 27 days. So, and I'm right behind him. But here's what happens. You get to what's called the senior vice president. Here's one of the perks that the company is going to give you for doing this. Take a look at this video. I'm going to move my mic here. Watch this.
Doobly Network, the largest e-commerce direct selling company in the world, is pleased to invite you to one of the world's most desired treasures, Grand Cayman. Welcome to an alluring and exclusive destination, rich in natural wonders and magnificent beaches. Up to 60 feet above sea level, situated in the unspoiled waters of the Caribbean, Grand Cayman is a true tropical paradise, known for its brilliant coral reefs, underwater seawalls, and numerous shipwrecks. Grand Cayman is the ideal spot for fishing, snorkeling, and deep sea diving, as well as more adventurous sports like jet skiing and kite surfing. The lush surroundings and spectacular sea views attract high-profile celebrities and millionaires from around the world. With no taxes, Grand Cayman is truly a heavenly retreat from the bustling world, which will seem far away. The captivating attractions of this secluded island kingdom are crowned by the gated community, Doobly Golf and Beach Resort, an elite residential oasis created exclusively for the vice presidents and senior vice presidents of Doobly Network. Located at the north side of the island, in an area known as Millionaire's Row, just a short walk from the famous Rum's Point. These luxurious condos and villas are offering first-class facilities and many homes with fairway views to our private golf course. With private beach access, white powder, soft sand, and turquoise water is only footsteps away. Doobly Golf and Beach Resort represents the most privileged lifestyle possible on one of the world's most desired destinations. As a valued member of the prestigious Doobly Network, you can enjoy the unique and picturesque delights of Grand Cayman from the comforts of your private gated Doobly Golf and Beach Resort getaway. Join today and learn how you can get your luxurious getaway.
All right. So what is that? What are we talking about here? This is a house. Michael Hansen, the CEO, bought 500 lots on Grand Cayman, and oh yeah, I just got a text. He bought 500 lots on Grand Cayman, which I personally have never been to Grand Cayman. I've been to Bahamas, I've been to Aruba, I've been around the Caribbean, but the Grand Cayman is a tax-free jurisdiction, which I think a lot of people might find desirable, especially when you're making a lot of money. And they got 500 lots for building houses on for the senior VPs in Doobly. And again, we're like crushing this comp plan. It's ridiculous. 500 lots, 2.5 years. 2.5 years, they're going to build 500 houses. So the first 500 senior VPs, we're not talking about timeshares. We're talking about was a 4,000 square foot or 4,500 square foot house on Grand Cayman Island, paid for. Here's the title. Thanks for helping out. Again, you see how big of a play this is? These guys are looking at making billions. They want the customers. They want us to get the customers. Thanks for helping out. Here's a house, right? I don't know about you, Jason, but I've never seen that before. I've seen car programs. Here's a liability, right? Here's a lease on a BMW that when people stop buying your jungle juice is going to have to get repossessed. That's not what we're talking about. We're talking about a free and clear house. Just build this. So once again, the company's throwing money at us. They want the U.S. market. They will take it at any cost. Will you help? That's the question. Jason, any closing comments here before we wrap this baby up? Man, we went for an hour again. I thought we were going to do a half-hour show. You can never shut up in a half hour. Right.
John, do you? I happen to have some footage that was done on stage this past weekend. Would you be interested in me showing that? It's about 1.5 minutes long.
All right, let's do 1 more minute and a half, and then the join button is down below on whatever page you're seeing this or whoever invited you here. So let's just put a little icing on the cake. This is the Matt Trainer clip live from Dubai.
You got it.
So for anybody, right? So for anybody who's serious about this, here's the commitment that just came from the head of our team, Matt, who's the SEO guy, who's knows how to make hundreds of millions of dollars. Here's what he just said to us live in front of everyone in the room. Go ahead and run that footage if you would.
All right, guys, here we go. And there's some echo, John, just so you know.
One of the things I've learned in life very recently, I've had one of the worst years of my life actually, and I had to get to a point where the only thing I realized that mattered was gratitude. And so I always start out everything with gratitude. So first of all, I'm thankful for my partner, Vision, for putting this together. I've had some pretty good vision. Ms. Sherry Sherman, support of my wonderful girlfriend, Charlie Trudeau. But most importantly, I want to thank the team. We could not have done it without you guys. We're just getting started. We haven't even launched yet, guys. So this is going to be huge. And I'm so committed to my team. I want to announce something really big to my team. For you guys that will hit SD or better before November 1st, I'm committing that I'm not pulling $1 out of the company to put in my own pocket until each one of you is a millionaire. And here's how big I think this will work. We're going to have 50 or more SDs by November 1st, so this is a $50 million deal I'm making with you guys. I'm not pulling $1 out of my pocket and putting it right back into traffic, automation, and training for all you guys. Right back in our team.
Wow. Now the sound was really bad on that, Jason, but just to would you just give us what did he just say?
Basically, guys, he just made an offer. This was just a few days ago. He offered that anybody who gets this sales director or SD by November 1st, that Matt is going to guarantee any sales director makes $1 million with WUKAR until he pulls his first dollar out. He's going to put all of his profits right back into this amazing machine we're building called WUKAR, and it's going to be traffic, systems, training, and everything we need that every sales director he wants to see make $1 million with just Doobly before he even pulls his first dollar out. I had a further conversation with him shortly after that, and he's all, I do want to get paid someday, so we're not talking about like taking years to get people here. So this is not some long-term plan. When John said early in the webinar about 7-8 figures to you in the next 12 to 24 months, he wasn't joking around. This is real. Yeah, so you know what? I love when somebody puts their money where their mouth is, something like that. That's a huge commitment. It's a huge statement. And so there it is, right? So if you're a serious player, sales director, again, I hit it in 2 weeks. Jason was a little bit slow. He did it in like 3. And so that's what we're doing here. Any sales directors by November 1st or earlier, you don't have to wait till November 1st. It's only September 18th right now. Matt's looking to make sure that you're a millionaire before he starts making money with this, because he frankly doesn't need the money. So that's it. Thanks for being here. Click the link and join. If you are looking for a big win, you found it. Ball's in your court. Jason, thanks for co-hosting with me tonight. This is one of the most enthusiastic guys in the company. Thanks for being here, and thanks for all you do. I'm glad to finally get to work with you as well. So thank you for the praise, but it comes right back to you. Thanks, Jason. Thank you, John. I appreciate you, brother.
All right. We'll see everybody on the inside. Have a great night.